right, now we're going to veer into X-Men.
Okay, let's do it.
Storm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you might have answered this question. I'm gonna put a little spin on it because we know that there is a new version of the X-Men coming to the MCU in the near future. Given your experience, for whoever gets cast in that role, what piece of advice would you give to them in order to respect why there's so much pressure taking on a role like that, but also still have the freedom to make it their own?
I think it's very much so that you have to make it your own. You know, I think a lot of the time people want to compare performances. They want to compare how Halle did her Storm to my Storm, or, you know, any other character, really. And I don't think that that is fair to the actor, and I don't think that that's fair to the audience. I think it's making that role your own, finding ways in which you can be an individual and allowing that to kind of form. Because my Storm was much younger and was not trained. So she was coming from the streets in Apocalypse. So for me, I really wanted her to be a street fighter. And we brought a lot of that into her fight style and the way that she flew. And so I would say just make it your own.
I feel like it should always be like that. So you just referenced how your Storms were kind of at different stages in their journey. There's so much about that character that's been untapped on screen. And I feel like at different periods in the world, in one's life, there's something about a character that I guess people need. So let's say that we were going to get a 2025, 2026 Storm. Is there anything about like her backstory or a layer of her that you think audiences might need right now versus when you played her and when Halle Berry played her?
I would love to see Storm after her and T'Challa. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see that part of Storm's backstory brought into the through line, into her story in that moment. You know what I mean? Because that Storm, that African goddess, we've never seen before.
I'm into that. I call this a manifestation space. We speak what we want into existence, and I want all good things for you.